Hey guys, Mono here, back with more Magia Exedra. Oh, the last week, when was the last stream even? Let me check. Last stream was 4 days ago. Wow, it was only 4 days ago. It feels like a week. Okay, not that many off-stream polls. Just the usual daily polls. I think we're coming up to the end of the free polls, so let me remember. Yes. Oh wait, do I need to... I forget if I sorted the music out before. Well, I can't do that right now, can I? Oh, okay. We do have a poll to do. That's good. Yeah, so, over the past few days I've been really busy getting caught up with events. I'll show you what I've done in just a sec. I need to go make sure I've got everything. That's good, okay. So, events-wise... Sorry, I've just eaten, so... I've gotten all the way up to here, where it wants 9,800 party power, which is a long way off from me yet. And I've also done all of this in Farewell Story 2. I'm hoping to try and complete them, but it's looking very unlikely. I also did the Dance Magica. I've done some of this. No hurry for this though. And let's see. You can beat things well under the recommendation power. Yeah, except for score attack. Score attack is pretty nasty. I got up to rank 4 on the Desert Witch. The rewards are quite nice though. I'm looking forward to doing more of that. Party-wise, here is what we have. Ignore that. Ignore that. Here we go. This is the main party I've been progressing with. You can see who's been getting all of the power. Besides that, I've also been doing side story stuff in the Chamber of Light as well. Kyoko's horrible? How so? Horrible as in she doesn't do anything good? Story, I think, right? It goes to side stories. Madoka's story is kinda cool. Homina's story ties into Madoka's story, which is kinda cool. Yachio and Yui's story is really good. Oh look, the bot's here, finally. Bittersweet Letters is something that resounds with me because I played a fair bit of Magia Record and did get to the point where it explained the letters. It's just a little bit nostalgic and a little bit bittersweet, as the story implies. Yui's story, I'm not 100% sure what it refers to. I think it's some sort of pre-Magia Record story. but I'm also not deep enough into it to figure out what it's trying to tell me yet. If we go all the way over here... Way too slow, her ult damage bonus isn't even achievable early game and not possible in PvP. Yikes. Okay. Ren. Ren's story legitimately had me in tears. It's so sad. Now when I see Ren happy with that she's destroying stuff, I'm like, no, you did good, you did good. Please do more good. Now, the thing about Ren is, I know her from Magia Record, but I didn't know her actual story because I wasn't able to actually get her. I know that people were sob emojiing over her story, but I didn't know why. Well, now I do. Right. Fate Weave. We'll start with the free one. Yep, do that. The free ones I've just got like 3 stars and 1 4-star. So it'd be super nice if we got something today. Oh, cool. Oh wait, this is the 3-star one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the 3-star one. Want that. Oh, you got Ren from this as well? Alright, let's... oh, I've got 2 of these. Okay. I guess I saved that one for the stream. That's good. Really need a healer. Oh, I'll show you something in a moment that I discovered as well. Can't build her? What do we got? Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Didn't know you even had a 4-star. She's a healer! Yes! I need that. Really need a healer. Right. She's a good healer? Good, good, good. There's a small problem with that though, I'll show you that in a second. Yes, 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 door. Yep. Thunder Torrent. What does she do? Oh, she's a buffer. Oh, okay. Don't really need a buffer. Although, she might actually fit in my group. I think I might experiment with her later. Definitely not right now though. She's kind of like Mami Light, I guess. Right. So the main problem I'm having here right now is resources. If I go to Madoka and try to level her up, it costs 2,500 for just 1 level. If I wanted to catch, let's say, Yachio up in terms of level, that's 25,000. But it gets better. If I want to level magic up, it costs these prism stones? I've got loads of these prism gems, but prism stones? I need to grind so much of those. That's pretty much where I ended before I went to sleep last night. Like, I've grinded as much as I really feel like grinding right now. I'm going to come back to that later. Right. Grab my login bonus and this. And this. Didn't get anyone to 100 until I hit hardcore dog witch, so don't worry. Okay. I'll just keep doing the story for now. I think it was in beginner. Yes. Yeah, there's a bunch of Magia keys that are guaranteed to give you certain roles, so you fill out your roster a bit. Then you get to the Needle Witch, and it guarantees you a 5-star. Oh. Do you want? That's pretty far in the game. Also, judging by these requirements to clear, it says that we've got 4 witches left, and I've got to the 24th, so that's 14 days to clear 4 stages, 4 chapters. I'm not sure if it's 1 witch per chapter or not. Oh yeah, and I've been making sure to do heart files as often as I can. I don't remember which group I've currently got assigned to this, but I'll do that later. Magic levels are more important? Yeah, I figured. The bonuses are much bigger from the magic levels than they are from just leveling. I've also been looking at portraits. Oh. Okay. More gems, why not? But character stories. I have to complete them. Oh wait. That's what anime is for, but you don't get the side stories in the anime. Especially not for the original characters. Plus, you know, you do actually get stats from heart file stuff, you know. You also get portraits, and the portraits themselves are quite nice for being 4-star as well. Although the raw stats from them aren't so good, they do give bonus percentage stats to the correct character. I think those are worth. Or at least they feel like they're worth. Actually, I'm sort of glad I cleared the event story from Farewell, because it kind of explains that a little bit better. Mami's reaction was so different from Kyoko's, I can't even. The interesting thing is, Farewell is something that was touched on in the anime as well.
記憶を取り戻すためにもまた頑張ってみる。
I don't know. Still feels like we're being manipulated. One screen is filthy. Where's my clock? There we go. Much better. Yeah, back. Now I remembered. Yeah, I thought as much. Huh? Battler mode? This content is more difficult in standard mode. Playing battler mode to gain mem sparks, you need to raise your rank. You're on a reward of, what, 1,000 stones for completing a picture. In battler mode, you get witch-themed 5-star portraits. Boost the level cap? Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna go do it then. Later. It's not part of the campaign that I'm trying to do though. It's all auto combat. Interestingly, I find that the group that I have set up is sort of better done manually. Because the buff and debuff lasts longer than one round. So having Yui and Ren waste all of my turns on minimal damage as opposed to like giving it to Homura or the two Madikas seems kind of wasteful. But it is nice when you're grinding. Like for example, the clearing the magic enhancement quests. It's like, I have to repeat this fight over and over and over again to unlock them. No, I'll just auto it and turn on something to watch instead. Oh. Interesting. What they said right there is basically like, are these people stupid for wishing on someone else's behalf, knowing that if it goes wrong on the like, if it goes horribly wrong, then it affects not just you but also someone else. Then you realize, wait, hold on. Kyoko wished for father's happiness. Mami, actually, I forget what Mami's wish was exactly. Homura wished for Marika. Marika wished for everybody. Sayaka wished for Kyosuke. They're all wishing for someone else's happiness.
そうでしたか。どうも。よく来てくれるわよね、あの子。助かるわ。難しい患者さんだしね。励ましになってくれてるといいんだけど。
Wasn't Mami's to survive a crash or something? It might have been. But then that would explain why Mami survived for so long on her own. Because I'm noticing that all of the characters that aren't part of the Puella Magi team kind of have selfish wishes.
なんで私じゃなくて京介なの？もしも私の願い事で京介の体が治ったとして、それを京介はどう思うの？ありがとうって言われてそれだけ？それともそれ以上のことを言ってほしいの？私って嫌な子だ。
Admittedly, I haven't played the entirety of what's it called? Steady Steps, I think it's called. Uh, so I haven't finished like the interactions in that story, so I don't know what's actually in there. It didn't seem like anything that was in the anime, so
姉ちゃんどうしたの？
まずかったかな。
美味しいの。すごく美味しい。生きてるとパパのご飯がこんなに美味しい。でもって言うかったらさ、それだけ言ってもまだ気づかないのよ。え、何？私また変なこと言ったとか半べそになっちゃって、こっちはもう笑いこらえるのに
wow,
必死で
Sayaka's
さ。
really good at covering up.
さやかちゃん、昨日のこと。ごめん、今はやめよう。また後で。
Alright. Owls? Okay. Oh, that's right. She covers up her own crazy. I find a lot of people who are crazy do that. I do that myself. Sometimes that's how I know. Right. So on Friday, the open beta for Conquest of Azeroth is reopened again, so I need to keep the weekend to myself. There's probably going to be one stream this week besides today. Probably be Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, it's World of Warcraft-ish. I play entirely too much World of Warcraft. Well, at least I won't need to worry about that kind of thing. Wasn't. Yeah, World of Warcraft was the game that got me started in PC gaming, so... Oh, there's 6 of them. Oh wait, no there isn't. I used to play that train wreck until Pandas got introduced. Admittedly, I almost didn't even play that expansion.
逃がさない。勝ちましたね。
But then, I also haven't played Blizzard's World of Warcraft since, like... Legion, I think. Nowadays, I just play private servers because A, it's free, and B, it tends to be better. I guess part of it's probably nostalgia.
なんか違う国に来ちゃったみたいだね。学校もひとみちゃんも昨日までと全然変わってないはずなのに。 なんだかまるで知らない人たちの中にいるみたい。知らないんだよ、誰も。魔女のこと、マミさんのこと。私たちは知ってて、他のみんなは何も知らない。それってもう違う世界で違うものを見て暮らしているようなもんじゃない。
Ouch, sound
さ
quality.
やかちゃん、
Give me a sec.
とっくの昔に変わっちゃってたんだ。
I'll give it a listen. I'm not hearing anything, so
もっと早くに気づくべきだったんだよ、私たちも。
right now I'm basically hearing exactly what's being played on stream. So
まどかはさ、今でもまだ魔法少女になりたいって思ってる。
though that being said, my microphone is playing up a little bit recently, so
仕方ないよ。ずるいってわかってるの。今さら虫が良すぎだよね。でも
possibly could try refreshing, see if that helps.
今思い出しただけで息ができなくなっちゃうの。怖いよ。嫌だよ。マミさん、本当に優しい人だったんだ。戦うためにどういう覚悟がいるのか、私たちに思い知らせるために。あの
Actually,
人は
at the end of Farewell's story too, it's implied that Kyoko goes to Homura for some sort of alliance or something. I think I can understand why Kyoko did that. Instead of fighting for someone else, she ended up fighting for herself.
ねえキューベ、この町どうなっちゃうのかな。マミさんの代わりにこれから誰がみんなを魔女から守ってくれるんだろう。長らくここはマミのテリトリーだったけど、空席になれば他の魔法少女が黙ってないよ。すぐにも他の子が魔女狩りのためにやってくる。でもそれってグリーフシードだけが目当てのやつなんでしょ、あの転校生みたいに。確かにマミみたいなタイプは珍しかった。普通はちゃんと損得を考えるよ。誰だって報酬は欲しいさ。じゃあでもそれを非難できるとしたら、それは同じ魔法少女としての運命を背負った子だけじゃないかな。
Hmm.
君たちの気持ちは分かった。残念だけど僕だって無理強いはできない。お別れだね。僕はまた僕との契約を必要としている子を探しに行かないと。ごめんねキューベ。こっちこそ
Oh.
巻き込んですまなかった。短い間だったけどありがとう。一緒にいて楽しかったよ、まどか。ごめんね。
Now, interestingly, I don't actually remember very much about this. From here on, it's like a blur of what actually happens. I think I remember saying that I was going to watch Madoka Magica again as a refresher, but I ended up watching Prismalia.
私弱い子で
I completely missed. Auto disabled, yeah, I won't need to worry about that. It may also just be that the microphone is too loud, or that there's too much gain. I don't know.
準備万端油断大敵まだまだ燃えてる
I remember that in a previous system, I would have a filter for my microphone to allow it to work better.
悪くないかも
I might need to go and look that up.
はいやれますもっとやれる
However,
んです
the software was causing issues, so that's why I stopped using it.
まだいけるよ私だって
One sec.
続けていくわ時間が惜しいわ早く行くわよ
Switched earphones seems better. Okay, that's good. I tend to overthink it whenever it comes to audio quality because I do tend to invest a little bit in headphones. Actually, the nice headphones I bought last year are kind of... they're too tight on my head, and eventually I don't know what you call it, like a plastic bracket that sits on the headband, on the edge of the headband, that snapped. It's not the first set I've had that I've done that as well. The first set that I had that did that was a set of Corsair Vengeance. Best headset I ever owned, by the way. Just feels like I should just go for something lightweight, like what I'm using now. Seems to do the job. Yeah, it is good that I prefer IEMs, but they're not comfortable for long usage. Yeah, I'm more of a headphone person. I have in ear, but not very comfortable, so I tend not to use them.
私だってもっとやれるんです
The other thing I find, especially with my phone, is I need to match the what's it called? Resistance.
逃がさ
Otherwise, it starts buzzing. I'm not sure if that's a correct term.
もう一人前って言えるかな
Is it impedance or something? Because my phone has a weird audio. I used to have a really comfy set of earphones, but those perished a long time ago. Back in like 2019, I think.
準備万端油断大敵これが最強テクニック
It's an all too familiar blue, yeah.
キャーもっとやれるんです
It's almost the same sound as a bad grounding,
私だって
but then a phone shouldn't have that issue because a phone is not attached to mains. So,
逃がさない
Like, for example, if you've got a set of speakers that's doing that, it's usually some sort of grounding issue. But with earphones, it's not something that's especially common for PCs. Bonus point unlocked. Sat on 1k points waiting for a rank up so I can farm magic stones. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. I don't know when I'm going to start farming, actually proper farming. I don't think I need to right this second though. The reason why I'm holding off is because fate has scarred me. I always feel like whenever I start farming for a specific type of party, and then the game does the old switcheroo and says, oh, you level up an attacker, a breaker, a buffer, a debuffer, a defender. It would be a shame if you needed a healer. Yeah, hold as much of it as possible, yeah. Or, for example, if you have an event with a bonus that applies to a certain character, then you now need to go and invest in that character. Otherwise, that character is just dead weight and needs carried. Kind of annoying.
なんだかマミさんとは別の意味でベテランって感じだよね。そうかもね。否定はしない。昨日みたいに誰かが死ぬとこ何度も見てきたの。そうよ。何人くらい。数えるのを諦めるほどに。あの部屋、ずっとあのままなのかな。巴マミには遠い親戚しか身寄りがいないわ。失踪届が出るのはまだ当分先でしょうね。誰もマミさんが死んだこと気づかないの。仕方ないわ。向こう側で死ねば。
My ult team is attacker, defender, breaker, shielder, healer, just because I know that would carry me into hardcore. Is there that much damage? Damage taken, that is?
そういうものよ。ひどいよ。みんなのためにずっと一人ぼっちで戦っていった人なのに、誰にも気づいてもらえないなんて、そんなの寂しすぎるよ。
Yeah, ooh, okay.
そういう契約で私たちはこの力を手に入れたの。誰のためでもない。
It's not like I don't have alternative teams, it's more like I don't know who it is I exactly want to bring until I've exhausted all my options.
それは仕方のないことだわ。私は覚えてる。マミさんのこと。
Also, bosses have removed all buffs mechanics and some mobs bypass shields.
そう言ってもらえるだけ、巴マミは幸せよ。羨ましいほどだわ。ホムラちゃんだって、ホムラちゃんのことだって私は忘れないもん。昨日助けてくれたこと絶対忘れたりしないもん。ホムラちゃん、あなたは優しすぎ
The
る。
shaft tilt.
忘れない。その優しさがもっと大きな悲しみを呼び寄せることもあるのよ。
That's basically a trademark at this point. Oh yay, more rewards. I'll blitz through those once I've gotten to the end of the story for this chapter. Whenever that is. The game seems to be running a lot better. Screen capture doesn't though. I'm going to assume its successive updates are actually helping.
もっとやれるんです。私だって逃がさない。
The other thing I've noticed Auto doing is sometimes it will target the entirely wrong target. With the current group that I run, you really want to be forcing enemies to break as often as possible. Because Homura's follow-up is just so good. So when the AI goes, oh, I'm just going to weaken this one, and then I'll weaken another one, and I'll weaken another one. Like, yeah, but can we actually break an enemy so we can remove that enemy from the field? So it's not a threat anymore.
たまに曲名とか言い当てたらすごい驚かれるんだよね。意外すぎて尊敬されたりしてさ。京介が教えてくれたから。でなきゃ私こういう音楽ちゃんと聴こうと思うきっかけなんて多分一生なかっただろうし。
Oh, my screen is dirty again. I guess I need to wash my hands. Do that later. That's an interesting one. Happiness and fear are like two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. Goku against a 350% broken boss on buffs is very nice. Oh. I noticed when I was doing the score attack battle with, against the Desert Witch, you can quite easily get up to 400%. So I use Homura's magic, Magia, whatever it's called, alt, I'll just call it alt. That did around 8,500 damage. I was like, oh, okay, this is by far the most damage I've ever done.
なんで今でもまだ僕に音楽なんか聴かせるんだ。嫌がらせのつもりなのか。だって京介音楽好きだから。もう聴きたくなんかないんだよ。自分で弾けもしない曲、ただ聴いてるだけなんて。
I do sort of feel like there's a lot of overlapping characters right now. I do sort of want to see Sayaka, and I also want to see the Rena Momoko Kaidi featured as well. But I'm fairly certain it'll be a while before we get the second Magia record group. So I'll be honest, that's kind of what I'm saving for right now. I'm also a little bit concerned that they may just opt to make single character featured from now on. And that'll become a problem. Then I'll need to choose. This is the boss battle, isn't it? I guess that's the boss. Depends if summer brings us swimsuit editions or not. Actually, I'll show you something in a moment that I discovered.
私だって全然大丈夫です。もっとやれるんです。
Oh. Oh, that was a wound, right.
私だって。邪魔者は排除する。
We can take this one out. I don't mind doing that. It'll give us another turn. But, yeah, I'll just focus on. Yeah, summer editions is something I definitely expect, but I don't think it'll be like how we think it is. Alright, there we go. Yes, area cleared. Oh. That's very bright. Sorry for the flashbang. It's not worse than when I was playing Xenoblade, that's for sure. Right. So if we go to character profiles and gallery, I guess. Let's go to magical girls and let's select I don't know, Madoka, for example. There is a button on the bottom left. Let me see if I can show you this. Go cursor. Right. Down here on the bottom left. Now I'm assuming this is an outfit change button. I think that instead of selling us the characters with the outfits on, they're going to simply sell us alternate versions of those characters and sell the outfits separately somehow. That seems like a very interesting way to handle it, because that means that outfit would then apply to every single one of those characters who holds that profile. Like, for example, how Madoka has 2 5-star alts. See? I think that's how they intend to do it. And that would make total sense. Right, more. Let me make sure the cursor is turned off. I always forget to turn the cursor off. Also, yeah, typically swimsuits in Madoka Magica franchise are not terribly fan servicey. They're like, oh, that's cute. And that's about the extent of it. Rather buy skins and pulls? Yeah, because at least if they do it this way, you can apply it to any sort of alternate character that comes out. And it means also, you know, that profile, that skin is unlocked, you know, and you can use it whenever. Almost level 33. None of my level is particularly important right now. If I recall correctly, this is long before Mermaid Witch. At least in the anime, anyway. I'm not sure how they're pacing this. Whether this exact same pacing or not.
小村ちゃん、ちゃんと話せばお友達になれそうなのに。どうしてマミさんとは喧嘩になっちゃったのかな。ひとみちゃん、ひとみちゃん、今日はお稽古事は。
No, I do remember this bit actually.
あの時の人と同じ。
By the way, you know at level I think 60 you can start equipping witches into your witches. I think I remember you saying this.
あら、かなめさんごきげんよう。どうした
Although
の？
I haven't got to that part yet.
どこ行こうとしてたの？どこってそれはここよりもずっといい場所ですわ。ひとみちゃん。
That doesn't sound like her at
そう
all.
だ、かなめさんもぜひご一緒に。そうですわ。それが素晴らしいですわ。
It gets expensive fast.
どうしよう。
Uh,
これってまさか。
yeah, I do remember this bit.
小村ちゃんに連絡できたら。ダメだ、携帯の番号わかんない。
そうだよ。俺、ダメなんだ。こんな小さな工場一つ満足に切り盛りできなかった。今みたいな時代にさ、俺の居場所なんてあるわけねえんだよな。
What are they doing?
ダメ、それはダメ。邪魔をしてはいけません。あれは神聖な儀式ですのよ。だってあれ危ないんだよ。ここにいる人たちみんな死んじゃうよ。そう、私たちはこれからみんなで素晴らしい世界へ旅に出ますの。それがどんなに素敵なことかわかりませんか。
what was it? The Grey
生
World?
きてる体なんて邪魔なだけですわ。
No.
かなめさん、あなたもすぐにわかりますから。
Now that I think about it, this reminds me an awful lot of Magia Record in some ways. I think I heard someone say something recently that was like, oh, wait, I remember this from Magia Record. It was like, hey, did you know? Did you hear? And I'm like, oh no. If you haven't played Magia Record before, that was the sort of line that a rumor would start with.
私だってもっとやれるんです。 私だって。
It would be like, hey, did you hear about the rumor of the Fluffy Rose? I'm like,
まだ
Fluffy Rose?
逃がさない。
That's just an example. I'm not sure why I came up with that, but hey. I suppose that sounds appropriate. Because Fluffy is comforting, Then you go to hug it and it's just a rose and it's just pain.
今の私はいい
I suppose that makes sense. Oh yeah, this is the boss fight, isn't it?
まだまだ燃えてるこれが最強テクニック
I do need to figure out. By the way, the 5-star debuff pictures from the event store are pretty. Yeah, I think I might have that equipped right now. At least on this party.
全然大丈夫ですはいもっとやれるんです
It's probably equipped on Ren, if I had to guess.
まだいけるよ私だって
Because I didn't put much stock in the
続けていく
art file portrait.
私が相手をする逃がさない
Get grenaded. Ooh. Lovely crit.
もう一人前って言えるかな
Let me have a look. Is it the right one? There's 2 types. That's a very good question. I don't know. Oh. This must be the witch then, yeah? Alright, here we go. Right, let me have a look at this. You tell me which one it is, and I will confirm that. At the moment, it's captivated by where you stand. I have another one, but I'm not sure where it is. I have not that one, not that one, not that one. I've got debuff hit rate, which might be good for Ren. I think it's this one and this one. Ren wants debuff. Okay. Let me just cancel this so I can get the right one. Oh. She applies bleed and defense down. Yep. I assume the hit rate means that it increases the amount of time that it applies a bleed or something. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Freeze up again. It's interesting that Namai is taking the Sayaka's form here. As far as I know, Sayaka is not a magical girl yet.
これって
Wait, is that?
きっと私が弱虫で嘘つきだったから罰が当たっちゃ
Need Oh! When? As far as I know, the anime made a big deal over that. Maybe they skipped that? Or maybe they decided it wasn't important? Or maybe it was something else? Maybe it's a side story that they're going to attach to the character. Well, we won't know because she's not out yet. As far as I remember, in Magia Records, Sayaka was the last of the quintet to get released as well. It's frozen again, hasn't it? Yes. Okay, one moment. It will probably be in her event story, yeah. To be honest, as long as the feature characters do make their way into the standard at some point, I'll probably end up getting her anyway. It's not as crazy as Magia Record was. For those not in the know, Magia Record had this meme going on. It was hashtag NA Tempo. It kind of refers to the rate at which Magia Record NA got releases, both in terms of story and gacha and events, and it was no longer than a month between. So this meant that there was always something new going on. Anyway, get through this. Then we can quickly run through the event stages. Well, that's good, it seems very susceptible to break. What I'm looking for. As far as I know, these are featured characters, so they should get added to standard. However, it's limited characters that likely won't. Oh no, not burn. Which one's going next? Well, it's the boss I fear the most. Just focus the boss. The trash will go down in their own time. Well, this will be nice. Nearly there. Alright. All the trash out of the way. I guess you just get normal attacks. We need to use a skill to induce break here. We'll just normal attacks. It looks like she'll get a second attack anyway, thanks to the delay. There we go. Get him. Let's see. $12,000 damage. That's what I like to see. That's my biggest hit by like 3,500. That's what I like to see. And yeah, it froze after the battle again as well. Okay. One moment. Well, at least there's something I can repeatedly get. The good news is it only happens during the story battles. It doesn't happen during rematches or anything. When I was doing the score attack, the heart files, and Omida casually out damaging my level 55 single target DPS. I think that was Yui and Ren's buff and debuff both affecting her at the same time. I don't think it was a crit. Actually, can they crit? I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, that was only at break 300, by the way. It's possible that she was favourable element-wise. Because while element doesn't matter as much in this game as it did before, it still has some effect. Ooh, this is animated. You need Ren? Yeah, everybody needs Ren. Ren is a good girl.
いや、ごめんごめん。危機一髪ってとこだったね。さやかちゃん、その格好。ん？ああ、まあ何？心境の変化っていうのかな。大丈夫だって。初めてにしちゃうまくやったでしょ、私。でも。
Don't worry, if Sayaka had messed up, Homura would have fixed it.
遅かったじゃない、転校生。
No, she's right on time. Always right on time.
まさか君が来るとはね。マミのやつがくたばったって聞いたからさ、わざわざ出向いてやったってのに。
Actually, now that I think about it,
なんなのよ、ちょっと話が違うんじゃない。
it kind of looks like I was absolutely right to have cleared the story nodes from Farewell. Because it fully explains why Coco's in such a mood with Mami.
この土地にはもう新しい魔法少女がいるんだ。ついさっき契約したばかりだけどね。何それ、超ムカつく。でもさ、こんな絶好の縄張りミスミスルーキーのひよっこにくれてやるってのも尺だよね。どうするつもりだい、京子。決まってんじゃん。要するにぶっ潰しちゃえばいいんでしょ、その子。
Whoa, she really went off the deep end. I forgot about that. Really is worth not skipping dialogue. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I'm trying to switch the screen off there. I suppose some people aren't really here for the story. Some people are just here for the gacha, and for that I don't blame them, but this isn't the best of games for that.
記憶の光を集めて何か感じることはあったかい？ぽっかり穴が開いて周りがぼんやり。憧れが死ぬとこんな感じ。
Ah.
そうだね。心を満たすものを失っ
How much
たり、
battery we got left?
周
Oh,
囲
it's
人
only
は
half.
空っぽになったように虚しさという感情を覚えるんだ。死ぬと愕然、虚しい。 記憶の
They
光を
required
集めるの
emotions.
が不安。
Sweet, Luton just posted got something to sleep listen to now. When I discovered ASMR back in like maybe like 2019, I was like, yes, I can sleep, finally. I had serious problems getting to sleep for like a few years before that. And now every time I see my favorite ASMR VTubers pop up, I'm like, yes, we will sleep well tonight.
君がやめるのは構わないけど、どうせ不安になるはずだよ。
Oh, Warhammer 40k lore. Ah. That's not what I was expecting, but okay.
どうして？僕と一緒に記憶の光を集めると契約したとき、君はどんな感情だったか覚えているかい？
Anxious, right?
失ったものが見つからないと不安。永久がいなくなるのも。君がやるべきことはわかるはずだよ。記憶の光を集める。
Well, that makes two, because the guy who I talk to on a regular basis also says he doesn't really care for ASMR that much. That's understandable. To each their own. Whatever helps a person sleep, fine with me.
フュエラピクトゥーラの解放も進んでいるからね。
To be honest though, it's not the only way that I fall asleep. Oh, heart sound, okay. Right, and now we'll just rush through the extra stages. Yeah. I do, however, expect something to happen this week, in terms of updates. We get a level here. I collect this. Oh. Oh wow, I'm that far now. Okay. SCP, lore, and Apocalypse Radio is perfect sleep material? Really? I suppose it's kind of like how, apparently, before my generation, people used to sleep listening to the radio. I don't really get that because I didn't have a radio, well, I didn't have a dedicated radio growing up. And by the time I was able to listen to the radio, I would much rather just put my own music on. Okay, just want to go through the extra and bonus stages here. You're that radio generation? Oh, that's so cool. Right, where is the extra stage? Just not even 3,000 yet. Okay. Speaking of, if you're a radio generation, do you remember what song it was that you used to sleep to? I think for me, BBC World 4 World Service. I think for me I would put some of Dido's music on. I think that's how you pronounce her singer name. The dad used to listen to her music some time ago, and I noticed that it got me relaxed when I was sat in the car. I'm like, well, maybe I'll start sleeping to this now, huh? Oh, gotcha. I think I missed it. Not sure. Was there one more? Okay. Well, besides the spoon stick. This is just rewards, I think. I don't see anything. Okay. I suppose I would have an easier time picking up hidden rewards if I actually slow it down a little bit, eh? The thing I have a problem with, listening to the radio to sleep is I would worry about becoming sleepy when I'm, like, on the bus or in the car. Because that would be a bad habit. Something I'd rather not teach myself. Chinese, I will save them for rainy day banners. Absolutely. Oh yeah, that's right. While I was doing the events, one of the bonus units is a single target breaker, a 4-star. Well, I'll have a 4-star. I noticed that the free 5-star Madoka is definitely better than... I think it was Karen? Like, the free Madoka is definitely better. I think I like the follow-up attack. It's not super obvious how strong a character is when most of their efforts come from follow-up attacks. I do think it helps so that I'm not aiming for ascension or anything right now, so... And I haven't done very many pulls. Yeah, she definitely feels better than a 4-star, but she's still a league away from premium 5 stars, if you will. Okay. I think I'm going to rush my daily real quick. I'll do upgrade quest. I think I got a new rank, right? Yeah. So let's rush one of these. Should be fine to handle this. The 4-star Forest Breaker is really nice. I'll have a look, maybe I already have it. I'm just doing this on stream because I finished a little bit earlier than I expected. Finally, rank 12 upgrades, time to spend. I'll get them.
私だって続けます
It's always nice whenever you finally unlock something you've been trying to get.
もう一人前って言えるかな
Hey, Virgai, how's it going? You finally caught a stream? How are you? I'm doing good. No, more importantly, how are you? Because you said you were moving house, right? Magic stones? Yeah. It's definitely something I want to get. Right, I'll just rush this. What I need. Unfortunately, Virgai, you've caught me just as I'm finishing up. I was just rushing through my dailies so I can end that there. You're dead tired, but good. Oh, I'm glad your move went well. Moves are so stressful. Alright, I think that's everything. Yep. Oh wait, there's still one. Hmm? Button, but button doesn't work. Oh well. Anyway. Sorry, Virgai. You're gonna have to watch the archive or just message me on Discord or whatever. Because I just kinda tired. Yourself. Been up all day. Not as tired as yourself, I'd wager, right? Of course you got here late, yeah. Well, that's okay. Like I said, you can always message me on Discord. Zook as well, if you want my Discord, I'm more than happy to give it to you. Although I don't have an actual Discord server yet. Well, actually I kinda do, but I haven't made it public yet. Mostly because managing Discords is a real hassle. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it there. Good night. You don't have Discord installed? That's too bad. I've got other applications too, but those are a work in progress. We'll see.